Hello, hello. Hi, this is Janela, Dominican Spanish, living in Canada, and this is my YouTube channel. This is my first long video. I have another one that is not in the right format. And the goal of this channel is to show you how you can have your home suite across the world, work anywhere you want, or just show you how you can work from home if you want to stay at home. So today we're going to talk about a side hustle that is not 100% remote, but it's something that I have done from time to time and that I have discovered that is very easy to make it a side hustle and make money consistently just as a gig, something that you can do. Investing zero, there is nothing you have to pay upfront to start with this. So this is selling on Facebook Marketplace. It depends where you live. There might be some restrictions. In most countries, this is totally free and it's very easy to sell. So what you do is using your phone or your laptop, you go on your Facebook account and you're gonna see an icon that is for Facebook Marketplace, and you can list one or several items at once. If you think that you don't have anything to sell, you have things at home that you haven't used in a while, or that you bought by mistake and you never returned, or that you bought and never used, that you can sell. The things that are gonna sell easier are gonna be electronics, small appliances, also things that are seasonal. For example, where I live here in Canada is winter, so anything winter gear related is gonna sell really well and really fast. For other seasonal items, let's say you have Christmas decoration, Halloween decorations, Thanksgiving, kind of have to wait to be close to the season. So right now we are in January, so it's not a good time to sell Christmas items because Christmas is just over. So I will start listing things for Christmas maybe around September, and that's a good time where they are gonna sell. So just to give you an idea, this month of January I have made a total of, I had it written down here, 315 Canadian selling in Marketplace. There was an item that was higher, so this has been only 4 sales, and I'm going to list today 2 more items, and I have the potential of making $50 more at the end of this month. This is the first time that I actually do this in a month, because I do work full-time and I'm trying to create content. I'm also studying, so I don't have too much time or too much patience. The thing with Facebook Marketplace is that a lot of people see something and they just ask, is this available, or start asking for a lower price. And for me personally, to be honest, it can be a little bit annoying. But the first day that you list a product is gonna give you an idea if the price is right and if your item is something that people really want. For example, I posted a toaster. The toaster was brand new. It was a gift that we received, and we already had a brand new toaster that we barely used, so I posted it for cheap, and I got like 14 messages. So I knew this toaster was gonna sell right away. The highest ticket item that I have sold is a Ninja ice cream maker. This was a present for my husband that he really wanted, not this Christmas that just passed, but over a year ago. And we used it 2 times. It was a little bit hard for him to let it go. So when he finally let me list it, the item is priced at $350 in a store if you buy it new. So I listed for $200, and I knew the price was right. I didn't want to go down. I got quite a few messages, and I sold it for $200. So that was like a really good sale. Other items that I have sold this month, one was a pair of winter boots for my son. I actually got these boots back in September. I didn't have the receipt, and he wore them twice to go to school, and then he said they were tight. So I put them up for sale, and they sold really fast. One thing that is very important when you list something for sale is that you are very honest about the brand, the condition. I even post the reason why I'm selling. So for example, the boots, I said this is this pair of boots. They were Sorel brand. They're in great condition. These were bought for my son for school. I bought them ahead of time. He wore them twice and they now don't fit, but they are in perfect condition. So some people had interest. Someone came. I allowed the child to try on the boots. They were good and they're ready to go. Because the thing with Facebook Marketplace is that once you sell the item, it's not a buying in the store. People know that there is not a warranty, there's no returns. It's just they bought it the way it is. So for me, it's always important that people check the product and they verify it and they know this is something they want to buy. I have sold other items in the past, and there was this one time that a lady bought something for me for a pair of glasses, and right after she left, she realized she felt them were tight for her. She asked me if I could return them, and I said yes. She came back, I gave her money back, and she gave me the glasses. But if you don't want to give the money back, once someone has purchased something out of you, you don't have to. A lot of people are also concerned when selling from Facebook Marketplace. It's about their safety, giving up their address, and having that type of concerns. So in that situation, if you don't feel safe, the best is to meet people in a public place. Let's say Walmart parking or a coffee shop, something that is close to your place, and there is a neutral place where you and the buyer can meet and do the exchange of the product. Other type of items that you can have around your house is all video games, all video consoles. Some people love retro games or consoles that are no longer in the market. These are things that you can put up there. There are even bigger things, like if you have pieces of furniture that you're no longer gonna use, or if you find a piece of furniture like on sale, on clearance, on a garage sale, and you want to refurbish it, or you just want to clean it and put it up for sale. This is something that you have the time and you enjoy doing, you can do too. There are people that go into thrift stores, garage sales, or discount stores. They find deals and then they post them on Facebook Marketplace and they're making money. This for me this month has been like an experiment, and I was really surprised of realizing that you can actually make an income with this. I mean, we don't know, like I did sell an item for $200, which it's maybe unusual, and it was an item, like, depending how you see, maybe I lost the money because we didn't use it and it was more pricey. But we all have things around our house that we can sell. Let's think, for example, appliances that you bought that you thought you were gonna use. Let's say you got a juicer that you thought you were gonna use. You never used it, or you have used it one time, 2 times. Even if it's something that was gifted to you, you can check that and post it and put it up for sale. Clothing items can be sold too, even since they are used, especially if there is a value with the brand. Let's say you have a pair of Lululemon leggings and they no longer fit, or you don't want to use it anymore. You can post those, and there are certain brands that are gonna be more popular and people are gonna buy them from you. Just make sure that you're honest and you say these are used. Make sure that you provide a video or pictures, and that people have a time to make sure that this is the product that they want. If the price is right, you're gonna sell it fast. So these are some ideas. For example, if you have toys, if you have presents that you didn't like and the people that gave them to you, they didn't provide a receipt and you feel bad about it, but you know you're not going to use it, there are a lot of things that you can resell. You can resell sometimes decor that you had in your house or kitchenware. I remember one time my husband gave me this massive cupcake trays that were really big. My kitchen is kind of small. We don't do cupcakes. We did a few times, but they were really big. They were taking a lot of space. I just listed them and they flew really, really fast. There are some type of items that are very pricey that I have never sold, but I see all the time there are people selling jewelry, or maybe you have a fancy bike that you no longer use or you want to upgrade. This is a good thing that you can sell in Facebook Marketplace. So when you're placing your ad, make sure that you provide all the details. Make sure that the description is catchy. For example, you're gonna say winter boot, use size 7-8. And for the brands, sometimes Facebook Marketplace, they don't want you to write the brands there. So what I do is, let's say if the brand is Sorel or if the brand is Nike, you just say S and you leave a space and then you write the rest of the brand and people can still see the brand and your ad will go through. So this is an idea. Then in the description, put as many details as possible. Take pictures of the item so people can see what the item is about. And then just be ready for the messages and answer them. If some people are just asking, you have so many messages and they're just asking, it's available. One thing that I do is that in the ad, I said, if the ad is up, the item is available. So this is something that you can try. Sell some items in the Facebook Marketplace. Comment here, follow me on my YouTube channel at Nomad Writer in Canada, and let me know how this is working for you. So before I go, I want to show you my book. This is Homesuite Across the World. This is available in Amazon. It's kind of weird that this is the current cover for the printed book. And for the ebook, there is a different cover. This is something that I have to work on. But this has a lot of advice about how to move and work abroad. And there's a lot of more things that we're going to be talking in different videos. So I hope you enjoy this, and this is a side hustle that you can try today. You don't need to be talking to people, you don't need to invest. Facebook Marketplace doesn't charge for your ads. They are going to offer you to boost your ads, but you don't have to. I have sold a lot of items without boosting, not even once. Thank you. Follow me and like for more.